milk is all finished and ready to go for Azazel when he wakes up. Best always let it cool off. Don't want to burn the poor guy. But yeah, this is definitely a nice evening out here.
So this is where you've been hiding.
Wait, what? Hiding? Look, Gabriel.
Surprised to see me. Surprised to see me here.
Well, wasn't really expecting visitors here. Well, I'm tending to the young prince.
Yes, I'm well aware of what's been going on. In fact, I already ran into Rosaria and Mitsuhide as of late.
Yeah. Well, still though, what brings you here, Gabriel?
I trust you're still upset over the fact that I used you to, kill my son. I'm sure you have not got over that guilt.
Yeah, honestly, it's hard to get over something when you thought you did something to someone. And then come to find out that you were pretty much used as a toy for it.
As I explained to you before, when your father and myself stopped you and your friend from trying to kill each other, it was a necessity that had to be done. RAZIEL'S body was damaged beyond repair. I could not restore him to where he was, with his body the way it was. Unfortunately, I cannot kill, because I am one of the four kings. I'm an archangel. Trust me,
But yet you still...
I do not want to use you, but it was the opportune moment.
Still, you can't expect me to get over it so easily.
No, I do not expect you to get over it quickly. You treated RAZIEL as a friend. I could not ask for anything better. He's been suffering for so long. The only thing kept him going was, to be honest, wanted to die a warrior's death. But I do have some good news, though. Karma is no more.
So he's finally kicked the bucket, or he finally passed on.
Yes, he has finally passed on. So Rosaria will no longer have to worry about him. And the other ancestors in Azara don't have to worry about pursuing him any longer. And not only that, I did find out what Mitsuhide has been doing. He's been trying to find access to the continent of darkness where your mother is being held, if I'm not mistaken.
That is correct.
Well, I've already warned them.
At least from what I've been informed.
But I've warned them to stay away. The continent is forbidden.
Why?
The continent is forbidden for a reason.
Well, it's still no reason to imprison my mother.
I was not the one that imprisoned your mother there.
I kind of figured. But I have a gut feeling on who I know did it. But still, she shouldn't even be there to begin with if she did nothing wrong.
She may have done nothing wrong. She was brought there by my brother, Archiel, if you're familiar with him. But even though once you're on the continent of darkness, you cannot get out. And those who try to go to the continent will suffer. Just crossing into the grounds itself. You'll be facing your worst fears, your worst nightmares, Even the most powerful beings will still suffer from it. I'm doing this to protect them. Protect you. I know you want to see...
That's not protection, that's false imprisonment.
I know you want to protect your mother, but there's nothing we can do. It's deemed forbidden for a reason. Even us kings of heaven, we cannot go. If there was a way, I would definitely help you. I've already warned them to stay away. I might as well tell you the same. Since you're a part of our kingdom, the kingdoms in our world now, you're bound by our laws.
I may be bound by the laws here, but my duties still aim towards the multiverse. It has always been that way.
And I will not keep you from your duties. But again, I'm very sorry I used your power and I used you. I wanted to bring my son back. I wanted him to return to the archangel he once was. But he chose to live in peace with his family. He's in the place where I cannot go, with his wife and his mother.
Still, either way, it was more than just him that died that day.
What do you mean by that?
Because that same day, when you used my power to kill him, it broke that final seal that my father put on me, that repressed the powers of my fallen angel form.
That is your father's doing, not mine. He's the one that puts the seal on you.
Yeah, he put the seal on me. But realizing that I killed him, that stress, the trauma, that broke it. I never want to do that again. Not unless their death has to happen.
Trust me, I was aware of what happened, especially the city that was destroyed. Myself and the other kings are aware of what happened. We do not bear any punishment on you. Azazel as well, the governing general of the fallen angels. We discussed it with him as well, and he says that you're not at fault either. Your father, RAZIEL, says he's taking the full blame for everything, because he's the one that put the seals on you.
Well, there was a reason why he put those seals on me. I was sealed away in another dimension because your brother, I refuse to speak his name. That's how much of a disgrace he is. Your brother has been lusting over my mother to the point where he even shot me at another dimension hoping I would die. And then on top of it too, 18 years later, he tried to kill me. All he did was severely injure me and kill my team that day.
I tried to tell my brother to give up this perception. That this was not the fitting of a king. Believe me, thinking back at what my brother did, it brought shame to our family. He would not let RAZIEL win. It drove my brother insane, to the point where he fell from grace eventually, after that incident.
Yet he's still running around, trying to find ways to get rid of me. Most likely to make my father suffer.
We will find him, and we will bring him to justice. You have my word on that, Yenna.
I'll believe your word if you can also find a way to... If you can find a way to get my mother out of that prison.
It's deemed for, like I said, it's deemed forbidden for a reason. But once we find my brother, I will see what I can do. Because you deserve your family deserves to be whole. But there is something I ask of you as well.
What is it?
I need you to keep an eye on your father.
Why?
Because I sense deception in him. I fear he is hiding something from not just me, but from the others. He's plotting something, and I don't know what it is, but I need you to keep an eye on him. Keep your ears open, and please, if anything is amiss, I want you to let me know.
Let me at least think on this.
But of course.
I still need him, though. I know that I managed to finally get a hold of these new powers I have. However, I don't want to end up our next training session being an interrogation process.
Do what you have to do, and I will wait patiently for your decision.
Very well.
I do need to take a visit to RAZIEL'S grave before I return to the castle.
Very well. I need to go check up on Zazel.
But of course. Call from summon.
Bella.
You can summon for me whenever. Just call out my name, and I will come to you whenever you've come to a decision.
Very well, Lord Gabriel. But until then, farewell.
Farewell, child. The prophecy must never come true. Now, my son, it's time.